Plump Goops Podcast.
Get a load of these hot takes at high stakes. Get a load of these hot takes at high stakes. Get a load of these hot takes at high stakes. Get a load of these hot takes at high stakes.
Welcome back to Hot Takes High Stakes, the only show on the internet in which you'll hear some hot takes.
The only one.
This is it. It kind of ties in with my take, but we'll get there when we get there.
That's crazy.
This is episode 50. Yeah.
The big 50.
Did we ever think we'd get there?
Never. Never ever.
Never. Well, I don't know. I kind of did.
You did? No.
No. No. But yeah, I don't know. How's it? How is it hanging?
Rolex.
That's a cup.
It's not a Rolex.
So definitely not a Rolex. So Tanner has a class in 40 minutes. So I think it'll probably just be me and Corey for like the last 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, you'll have to do the outro.
Yeah, we'll have to figure.
We'll see
out.
how my class isn't like. It's not really a lecture. He just said he'll post an assignment I have to finish by the end of the lecture, which ends at like 11:30. But he said it's for completion, so I probably can just do a 5 minutes over.
Oh, you can wing it.
It sounds like you can wing it to me.
Yeah, it sounds like I can wing it.
I don't know. That's just a little thought. Does anyone have a warm-up take today?
Yeah.
Blueberry muffins are better than chocolate muffins.
So if you
Yeah, I
like
agree.
blueberries better, then I mean it's a fact, I guess.
Tanner, can you please come closer? The frame is so bad. I appreciate what you're trying to do there. Okay, so blueberry muffins are better than chocolate muffins, you said?
Yeah.
Corey?
Yeah, see, I disagree because I actually don't like blueberries, and therefore I don't like blueberry muffins.
You don't like blueberries?
Well, they're average.
You guys don't have the hand mic.
Of my flexibility of my mic.
Well, don't hold it, Corey, because it sounds really bad when you hold it.
It sounds really bad when I talk really close to the mic.
No, it's fine. Zoom actually filters that your voice pretty well.
You should do that more often.
No, you just hear like a like you hear all the P's really loud.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's our only warm-up take. We should probably get into the takes if Tanner's on a time crunch.
He's on a dime.
Yeah, it's that time of the crunch.
It's that time of the crunch. Who wants to go first?
Tanner, how do you have so many classes? It's like how many hours are you taking?
12.
12? For what?
What was the question?
What's your take?
Yeah, what's your take?
Oh.
So Tanner did realize that he was doing this like an hour ago. I will say.
The take that I prepared 100%.
Your take?
Your take? Well, yeah, no, I had this prepared for a while, actually. I definitely wasn't just now. I'm not stalling.
If you need a little bit of time, you don't have to go first.
So you know the old proverb, history repeats itself?
Yes.
I say we repeat history on purpose so it doesn't happen on an unknown accord.
So you're saying we just get it out of the way?
Yeah, so like
when we're ready for it?
Like the Hindenburg, we repeat it.
Can we stop? We've talked about the Hindenburg so much on this podcast.
Yeah,
Wait, you're saying, but that's so stupid because if we repeat it now, then it becomes history again, and then it'll just happen again.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just saying we just do it over and over again because we're afraid that it's going to happen in the future, but then we just repeat it again.
Well, it's kind of like the idea, like what's something we do that's like bad,
that's good.
like,
Oh, that's bad.
that we repeat on purpose. So we know when. I can't think of
like all the time you
need. Yeah. So like
something bad that we do on purpose. You're saying?
Yeah, but we do
oil spills.
Oh,
we do that on purpose.
Basically, we don't take any steps to avoid it.
Well, what if the step to avoid it is to not do it.
Indeed. And Tanner's take is that we do it so that it doesn't happen at an unexpected time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because
So it's like, all right, everybody, we're going to have an oil spill now.
Yeah.
And then everyone's prepared for it. So it's
yeah. Forest fires. Like that's an example of something.
Okay,
you do
but that's like
purposely.
Yeah, I'm sure you should bring that to like the forest committee and be like, hey guys, so I know forest fires are our biggest issue, but I think we should do them on purpose so that we're not surprised.
well, they do
They
it
do
on
do on
purpose.
Oh, do they?
Sometimes.
That's what I was giving an example of.
Like avalanches also.
They do?
Yeah.
Wait, why? Why do they burn forests on purpose?
So that
They don't want it to get out of control.
Yeah,
if
so
it
like
happens on accident.
if you do it controlled, then you burn a part of it. So that there's like two things. You
Okay.
burn part of it so that say if there's an accidental one, it doesn't catch that portion that was already burned because there's no fuel to burn,
see.
or you don't allow the forest to die, then grow, then die, then grow, which causes like basically a lot of fuel
Tinder.
to build up. Yeah, or fuel.
That's a Tinder, forest Tinder, right?
Sure.
Or fuel.
I mean, yeah, I guess
Same thing. Tinder is fuel.
thing.
I think so,
Fuel.
right? That's what Tinder
They
is.
Fuel's a fine term.
They also do controlled avalanches on the slopes.
Why?
Yeah.
To so
Very
that
similar.
a bunch of snow doesn't all build up and you can. Is that why?
Yeah, so like if someone claps, like,
Mm.
then an avalanche doesn't kill
Yeah.
the whole resort.
So my question is, what does that have to do with history repeating itself? You're just saying we should better prepare for the future?
I'm saying we should do that, but with more things.
Okay, like what?
Like, we should bring back Rickrolling so it
Oh.
doesn't happen at inopportune times.
I actually got rickrolled very recently.
See, it's already started.
Can't remember-
The
I can't remember
revolution
why.
has begun.
It was a clickbait article. Oh, it was like YouTube is shutting down forever, and I clicked it, and it was a rickroll,
Oh, that's crazy.
which is fun because you don't expect it nowadays. You know,
Yeah.
you're not like
Well, that's what I'm saying. I want to expect it, so I think we should start it again.
There's always those Reddit
Like, I don't
posts
like
every
shame.
year on art videos,
yeah.
and someone's always like, after 20 years of like the Rickroll, they finally took down the video for copyright, but it's actually just the video.
That's it. That's a good one.
Just
That's a
get
good
Rickrolled.
rickroll. Yeah.
They've
Or,
gotten very
Like, see,
creative.
we did it with World War II. We had another war, so now it won't happen again.
Because you do
But
on
you're-
purpose.
But are you saying that history repeats itself is an accurate thing, so that we should prepare for that, for history
Yeah.
repeating itself?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
history is just going to repeat itself again.
No, it only happens once.
It only happens once.
Now,
History
there's
only
no
repeats
World
itself
War
one time.
III.
Yeah, there's not gonna be a war.
Right.
It's impossible.
And even if there was a World War III, it would be a repeat of the Second World War, not the
And-
second and first, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it would be like it would revert back to it would be like Global War 1 or some shit. You know.
So it'd just be a different name.
And also, hear me out. Since history repeats itself, you know how like there's like first man to get to the moon or some
Yeah.
shit like that. The second person should also get the same recognition.
Okay. Wait, what? Your take is all over the place. I'm very confused.
Yeah,
Wait, so
'cause, like,
What's your take? That we should prepare for the future better?
No, I'm saying that we should minimize the randomness of future events by purposefully creating them so that they don't happen by accident.
This is such a classic Tanner take. It's
How is this classic
it's very
Tanner?
long-winded and doesn't make any sense. But I guess it's hot.
Name
because
one
it's
other
bad.
take. Name one other take.
Devolution is evolution. Devolution is evolution. That one didn't make any sense. I can.
Yes, it did.
Things should
Do you
be
want me to go over
priced
that
based
again?
on
Go over that
how
in your
often
essay?
you use them.
Yeah.
I can run
That
through the
also
list of
makes-
your takes.
Those takes make sense. I
To
don't know,
you.
what was so confusing about them?
Devolution is evolution? That doesn't make any sense.
I'm saying people are devolving so that there will be less people on Earth, so that the people who are alive can prosper. But that's not. We're not. talking
That's a
about
classic Tanner take. It's just ridiculous and nebulous.
No, it is ridiculous, but it makes sense. Like you can grasp my take. It's not so. It's not
It's slipping out of my hands, Tanner. I'm telling you right now, it's very slippery and it's slipping out of my hands. I'm having trouble grasping it.
Like get a glove or something.
Get a glove or
Get a
something.
glove.
Wait, so
Or something.
Your take right now is that we should minimize the randomness of future events by acting out bad scenarios that we're not surprised by them in the future.
Yep.
Yeah. If you literally, you could have written that take on a piece of paper and I would have been able to guess immediately whose take that was.
Yeah, because it's inevitable. History will
Alright.
repeat itself.
What's one thing that has happened in history that you think is going to repeat itself that we need to prepare for now?
Pandemic.
Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor. Are the Japanese going to carry it out again, or is it going to be a different?
I mean, God does things in weird ways, you know.
Did they rebuild Pearl Harbor?
I mean,
No, they just left it.
They're like, we'll take care of this later.
Yeah, they pushed it aside.
I can't be asked right now.
Yeah, that's actually what they said, and like in quote, like in the Congress, they were
What-
like, hey, "We can't be asked."
In a British accent, I can't be asked. That's the quote.
We're not British.
That was arsed.
Oh,
That's what they would
I can't be asked. Arsed. Corey, for the longest time I wanted to bring the take of my British accent is good to the podcast just to piss you off.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I
Is that
won't.
this?
No. I'm tired of this take. Corey, do you want to say whether or not you agree with the take that
Yeah.
we need to decrease randomness of future events by carrying out bad events so that we're not surprised in the future?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree.
Right, of course.
A good take. and a
Why?
good answer.
Any reason why? Do you have any justification?
Anything to restore order and less chaos.
Yes. Yeah.
So we need to we need to carry
it's
out
what
Pearl
God
Harbor
intended.
again
It's what God
to
intended,
decrease chaos. We need to.
Yeah.
See,
what you're saying?
see, now you say it like it sounds bad, but
I do firmly disagree. Well, another advanced stat that I want to find out is like I want pairings. Like how often has Cam disagreed with Tanner's takes? You know what I mean?
oh yeah.
Like who agrees with whose take the most often? I think that would be fun.
I don't think you've ever agreed with my take.
Probably not.
Even my college football take, you didn't agree with.
What was your college football take?
It was that they should rank after the fourth game.
I don't remember. I don't remember why.
I think there shouldn't be ranks.
Whoa.
See, that's what I said, and then they do like the whole like NFL win-loss thing, but then there's too many conferences and unequal skill levels. So.
All right, that's a take for another
Or
episode.
We should stop exploiting conferences.
Corey, what's your take today of all
Oh,
these
you want to know
days?
my take?
I do.
Let me think about it for a little bit.
Mhm.
I'm just kidding. I
You
have
have-
it on the.
Right, you have it off the dome.
Back
I'm like-
burner.
Actually, I'm stuck between two.
Hank
Okay.
Aaron died.
Flip a coin.
You guys want to talk more about the future or more about formal dress attire?
The future.
Okay.
Wait, actually, no. Actually, wait.
Yeah, do
I don't
formal
know.
Dress it up.
Whichever one you think would be more fun to talk about.
Okay, I'm gonna do the formal dress attire. I think
Okay.
both are like fine. I don't think they're both like. So I think, so the tie, the formal dress tie,
Mm-hmm.
pointless, obsolete, should be banned from ever being worn.
Now, why do you think so?
Well, I know so because they're the only reason why you wear them isn't because of functionality. It's
Wasn't
because
it a
of
joke?
What?
what?
Unless some king wore them, and then they were like, everyone will wear them. Never mind. Go on.
Oh, I actually have the history, but
Oh.
there's no functionality anymore, and it's just for formal wear. And they're also, to top that off, like I know other stuff is like not functionality in formal
Mhm.
wear, but like ties are just inconvenient and they're uncomfortable.
Yeah. Like there's reason for everything else. Like you don't have like you can like a suit jacket can keep you warm. Like that's a function of it. Like it's not the only thing that can keep you warm, but it can keep you warm and it looks nice. So you use it. Like obviously you wear a shirt, a belt has a function, underwear has a function, pants have a function, socks have a function, and shoes have a function. But the tie is ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like just an unnecessary accessory.
An unnecessary accessory.
Okay, so the history of it, I probably won't get this exactly right, but essentially, I think it was like a king that he noticed some foreign, not invaders, but visitors, and they were wearing like these kind of scarves. Well, basically, they were used to tie their cloaks together, like at the top, so that they would stay on their shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And the king liked how it looked, so he made it a requirement for all the gatherings, like in front of the king. He made everyone wear that, and then it just became a formal trend.
I see.
And now we're here today.
And now we're here
forced to wear
history.
repeating history.
It just came from that. Like everyone just started doing that. What king was this? How did he have such wide-reaching cultural capital?
It was probably like a
name was
famous king.
Suleiman the Great Onion.
I think it was like a French king or some bullshit.
Suleiman the Great Onion Head?
Yeah, also known as Onion Head, whatever.
Mm.
It wasn't him. I just said it, dude.
So
I believe it was like King
that's not a good
Louis
defense.
or like King Henry, or like one of the big three.
big kings.
Henry VIII,
Elizabeth, Henry, and
George.
Louis.
Oh, Louis.
And I guess big four. Like,
George is a pretty big king.
Yeah.
What about Alexander the Terrible? Ivan the Terrible.
What about
Ivan the
Alexander's no good, terrible, bad day?
Wrong. So wrong.
How do you say it?
It's Alexander's no
Terrible.
good.
I don't.
Bad. Or something.
Yeah. No, that was that was good, Tanner. Corey, this is a good take from you, I believe. I think you're just saying ties are stupid and shouldn't be used anymore.
Yeah, like I don't see myself ever really wearing a tie again.
What about to a wedding?
I'm gonna make a statement. No,
You wouldn't wear a
told
tie to
my
a
sister.
wedding?
I was like, I'm not wearing a tie.
Okay. What about to a gala?
A gala.
A gala?
See, that one's tough. But to assume that I would never be invited to a gala.
You don't think you're ever going to be
I'm
invited to a
going based
gala?
off of, no, I don't think so. And if I were, I would reject it.
Okay. Who's someone?
It's very posh of you.
We're in a pandemic. Cam.
What if like literally the Queen of England invited you to a gala? Would you go?
The Queen of England
Invited you specifically, out of the blue,
dust
to a
me.
gala. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would go, but I wouldn't wear a tie.
Right.
What if the inventor of the tie invited you to
Whoa.
the tie gala?
The inventor. See, he would probably had good intentions inventing the tie, but I would just throw a bunch of ties at him, ugly ones at that, and just repeat obsolete as I'm doing it. Obsolete, obsolete, obsolete.
So even though he didn't really do anything bad, you're still just disrespect.
Yeah.
Vehemently.
Wow.
Okay. It's a little insight
Okay.
into Corey.
Just a little insight into his psyche.
If you want to pick my brain a little bit, there you go.
Okay.
You gotta be a lion in the business world. There's no room for shrimp.
for sheep. Oh, shrimp. Wow. It's lion versus shrimp to you.
No, I think they should require
I knew it was
ties.
but
Okay.
I think they should require ties in golf.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
So you're even more restricted in your movement.
Exactly.
I do think there should be. I
'Cause
agree.
Dress pants weren't enough.
I think golf is getting dressed down a little too much. I think
Yeah.
that they need to go full suit or full tux. There needs to be at least one sport where you have to go full tux. That's the
I think that's called
I'm done.
tux steer wrestling.
tux steer wrestling.
Yeah.
What you wrestle like cows, like male cows?
No, you wrestle like what's his name? Oh, you wrestle a sumo wrestler.
And his name is
tux.
Steer.
Cameron was on the
On the
I got it
nose,
right.
Would you
Yeah.
say?
but
I said male
in a
cows,
tux.
But in a tux. I like that. You know, I think a fun game show would be like, who's the next James Bond? And then you just, like, a bunch of people compete in, like, physical and mental challenges, and, like, decoding stuff and trying to find out who's the best spy. And you have to do it in a tux the whole time.
The
That's
dude in Catch
stupid.
Me If You Can like tried to act like James Bond.
But this is a
Just for a
game
little
show.
bit.
This would be
Why?
a game show.
Oh, again.
Jesus Christ! Someone's knocking on the
Go,
door.
go get it. Go get it.
Well, I think like
Yeah. Is this front door?
We can hear it. Let's see if we can hear it.
So, Hank Aaron died.
Oh, man. The rightful all-time home run leader. What do you think about that?
Is this because of steroids with Babe Ruth?
Yeah, is this a pro or anti-Babe Ruth podcast?
I'd say pro because drugs. No, I'd say anti because drugs should be legal, but not performance-enhancing drugs.
Should we put people in prison for life for performance-enhancing drugs and then just give them a slap on the wrist for normal drugs?
No, I think they should just get banned from the sport.
Mm.
Oh, hey, Dallas.
He saw a little flash of Dallas's face in there. Dallas, hi!
Get out!
Alice, let's say what you want to say. What's your hot take? Say a hot take.
I can't think of one.
Say it right now.
She should have given the warm-up take.
Right now.
I really can't think of one.
Oh,
Shucks. I guess we
Just
have
quick
to move
one.
on.
Quick one.
Um,
All right.
he doesn't have
I think
one.
the take was that not everyone has hot takes, and some people are just better off because of it.
And sometimes that's okay.
And that's just the truth.
Oh, thought you were going a different direction there. So, do we agree or disagree with Corey's take that ties? Nah. Is that your take, Corey? Ties? Nah, fam?
Yeah. No ties, no cap.
Did you hear Ronik's take last week? That was we should have business casual hats.
Someone's knocking again. Also, that actually, I like it. I like that.
You like that?
Like caps or hats?
Hats.
They do. That's a thing. What are you talking about?
Like what? What's a business casual hat?
They have fedoras or like paperboy caps and stuff like
No,
that.
that's like more.
But part of the take was that fedoras are bad and shouldn't be worn
Okay.
by anyone.
I mean, that's fair, but same as wearing a hat with business casual.
Well, we're saying that like a hat could be created. That would be business casual.
Tricone that you have in Pokemon.
Yes.
The-
Are you talking about like the kind of weird ass?
Yeah,
Or not the one that
points.
not the one in my Kanto character, right? But the one in my other character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a headband, a formal headband.
Formal
What about a
headband could be
jester
cool.
hat?
Jester hat would also be fun. That would be fun. Okay, so do you agree or disagree, Tanner, with Corey's take?
I agree that they're obsolete in terms of functionality, but I
Mhm.
think in certain cases they do look better. Yeah, they look good.
Yeah. I think that I feel like it's probably something to do with the mind in that, like, so you have your suit jacket, right? And it goes down like this, and you have your shirt, and there's like a little strip of just shirt. I think the tie fills it in quite nicely, and it's like a psychological, like, whoa, that looks kind of good. You know what I mean?
I think they can make it more comfortable.
Ties?
Yeah.
Clip on, baby. That's
Sorry,
more
what?
comfortable, right? I mean, that's what makes a tie more comfortable is if it's not constricting your neck. It's just everyone's like, oh, you're a coward for wearing a clip on.
Maybe it's just the top button that's uncomfortable.
We need to
I mean, that's
rethink
also
the top
true.
button for
Yeah,
sure.
It's very back.
It's very back. But I agree. I agree, Corey. Corey, the tie is obsolete, and it's a social construct that you have to wear one. And I think that's something that we should start getting away from in 2021, which segues into my take.
Wait, before you start it,
Yeah.
If you were like the hiring manager for a job and it was like business, so like the interviewer like that you're interviewing shows up in like a suit, right? But it's like a clip-on tie.
Yeah.
Like, you would still hire them, right?
Yes.
Because some people like.
I know how annoying it is to tie a tie sometimes. I know how you can just kind of get out of your zone and it never works. And then you're like, fuck. It's just so much easier to put on a clip-on.
Some people in the business world are like, put way too much emphasis on pointless things.
Yes. I agree.
Like handshakes?
Yes. Like,
do you guys think handshakes are actually
God.
going away? Do you think they're actually going to go away? I don't think they will. I think they're going to come back with a force.
I still shake people's hands out of habit. So.
Right.
But
it's a social
construct.
construct.
Grip is.
Oh,
Wait,
like a
has
strong
that happened
grip?
to you, Tanner?
What?
Has that happened to you?
Well, I just imagine it does, but I like the limp fish.
You like it?
Shows,
You like
shows
it?
modesty.
Cameron, has that ever happened to you?
What, is someone
sitting on your handshake?
No, not in a bad way. Also not in a good way.
It happened to me at my first internship.
You had a bad handshake?
I shook like this dude that used to be in the military. And I shook his hand and he like strangled it. I was like, okay.
Well, yeah.
And he was like, that's a fish. I was like, what?
That's so insane.
And then I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, this is a fish. I was like, what is happening?
Well, it's also comparative.
Like, I also know I know how to shake hands. I'm not just like putting my hand like that, right? So I just wasn't being aggressive with his hand enough, I guess.
Well, it's also like,
I think it's also a social construct, like from back in the olden days.
But if someone surprises you and basically attacks your hand, like you're not like you have to get in the zone for a good handshake.
That's called hand. There's a term for it. It's called hand.
It's when you go in and you
grab too
close
early.
prematurely.
Yeah. Okay, maybe it's hand assault.
Hand assault. I might bleep the previous name.
Hey, Aaron died.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you guys. Corey, we've been there. We've been there. I agree that it's if someone's gonna attack your hand, they can't blame you for being limp fish because how are you like you can't prepare yourself to be strong. They just grab your hand and then you're like, what the fuck? And they start wrenching it around. What are you supposed to do?
I feel like if I see someone do that to me, it like is honestly worse than limp fish. Cause like,
yeah, it is.
No, I mean, because like it's like you care this much about like physical physique and like
it's like they're definitely insecure.
Yeah, it's definitely insecurity. You should be allowed, like, if someone just grabs your hand, like, if someone just grabs your left hand, you should be allowed to just punch them in the face right after they grab your hand.
Yeah. So, what's your take, Cam?
My take? Oh, you want to know my take? We had a good segue, but I'm glad that we kind of strayed off course there. My take is that, okay, it starts with a little preamble.
Okay.
So we are in
Fox Sports.
Oh.
What?
Sorry.
We are in the year of our Lord, 2021. It's a new year. This is also going to be the year of our brand. And let me tell you why.
If I eat?
Sure, go ahead. This is also going to
mind
be
if I step out for
This is going to be the year of our brand, and let me tell you how. I would say that our brand right now is the hot take, right? That's what the podcast is. That's what we're trying to build.
Yeah, it's called Hot Takes, yeah.
Right, the idea of hot takes. And if you look on the internet right now, the hot take market is a little saturated. The hot take
We're not-
market is a little. I demand respect for my take.
Listen,
I will
listen.
open up, but I demand respect for my take after. Ready?
Okay. Munch.
Oh, you dropped
Dude,
it.
imagining how confusing it would be if a fork with a blueberry muffin actually came over my screen and fed me.
Yep, John, put it in a cut.
John, put that in.
The final cut.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that the hot takes market is saturated right now. If you look anywhere on the internet, you'll see people being like, "Oh, hot take. This is my hot take." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, can I jump in real quick?
Yeah, jump in real quick.
Sorry, so I'm getting in my room.
No, I know. I heard. So there are hot
Yeah,
takes
can I jump
everywhere.
in real quick?
Yes.
Talking, like making videos, and then while like talking, it's like there's an editor, or like with having John is like the fun. I don't know. I feel like it's a very like good thing. I enjoy it
Yeah.
when videos talk like, "Hey, put this in."
Put this
and
in.
we're talking about the editing.
You like that? You like that?
Yeah, I think it shows the evolution of YouTube channels. You know, it's
Yeah.
like we're there. We could have been there, but like now we're here.
Yeah.
Started from here. Yeah, you can go on.
Okay. I'm gonna be editing this, by the way. So.
Yeah, so John, edit this. Edit that
John,
out.
edit that out. So what I'm saying is, I really anticipated like a really cool speech that I could give at the beginning of my take, but it's really been cut up. It's been sliced and diced. So I'll give it in chunks. But the hot takes market is saturated. You look up hot take on Twitter, there are a million hot takes everywhere. You go on like First Take, for example, they'll say the word hot take, or that take was hot, or something like that, something to that sort. Hot takes are everywhere. There are a bunch of different definitions. What I'm saying is we build our brand in 2021 by copywriting hot takes and making it so that we are the only ones who can say it. And if anyone else tries to say the words hot take, then we request legal recourse, a cease and desist instantly. And
I
we're
like
strict
that.
about it too. We look it up on Twitter.
Fan of that.
We look up the word hot take on Twitter, and anyone who even says hot take, cease and desist.
Seasons.
Cease and desist.
Is that allowed with anything?
No, I mean, I think we'd have to like prove that we came up with the term hot take, but we can talk about that. We can kind of
Well,
brainstorm how we
even
came up
if-
with hot takes.
Even if you come up with like a fake word and if someone says it on Twitter, I don't think you can sue them.
Well, no, it's not suing. It's ceasing and desisting.
No, taking
Like,
their
please stop
account.
using. It's like
No, it's
unless
just-
you're gonna pay us royalties, please stop using
Yeah.
that term. You know.
It's like YouTube. Like if like say I posted a clip of like New Girl on YouTube, Fox is
Yeah.
gonna make the money, any money that YouTube video makes, right?
Uh-huh.
So let's just say Stephen A. Smith even utters the word hot take on First Take. We get all the revenue for that episode. That's all us.
We just steal their revenue.
Yeah. It's called diverting the revenue stream, but legally.
Okay.
And I just think it'd be fun if we were the only source for hot takes on the whole internet.
That would be
That would be
very,
crazy.
very
That's called a monopoly right
bold.
there.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is we monopolize hot takes, high stakes.
I say we don't call it hot takes because of how.
But hot takes are so prominent. Why would you get?
I don't know. Well,
That's
that's
loud,
why I
that
think
was
that's why I think it's like not possible.
It's
Well,
not.
I mean, obviously it's not.
It's not possible, but is it plausible?
Is it probable?
Is
Oh
it
yeah,
probable?
Josh kept rating my takes plausible or
Yeah, that was
disagree.
fun. Did you see, guys? I don't know if you watched the whole thing. It's kind of hidden in the edit, but he asked me to throw in a MythBusters plausible sign. I slapped it on there, yeah, in the video.
Did you cut out the parts that we told you to cut
Yes,
out?
I did.
That's
I
sweet.
did. And it was the podcast was better for it.
Yeah, it definitely was.
So I don't know. It's I wouldn't necessarily call this a hot take. It's more of a suggestion. for us, it's more of a way to move forward. But I guess if I wanted to make it a hot take, I could say that for legal reasons, we created hot takes, and we created the explosion of hot takes on the internet. And anyone who used it after us owes us legit cash.
Not possible.
Not a huge
It's
proponent
plausible,
of monopolies.
but
Yeah.
not probable.
What about monopolies on ideas, Corey? Because that's technically what this is.
Ooh, different.
And what about if it'll make you a lot of money?
We can have a shell company.
Oh, we're gonna have plenty of shell companies
Okay, I'm in. I agree.
on the Turks and Caicos. You know the
So
islands.
what are we agreeing with? That you should do it, or that it's a good idea?
The take technically is that we created, for legal reasons, so use this in court at our lawyers. We created hot takes. We created hot takes. The idea, and anyone who used it after us owes us cash.
The take is
For
like,
legal reasons.
wait, I'm still kind of confused. Are you saying that we patent the phrase, or that it should technically already be patented as our phrase?
So my suggestion, my take wasn't really a take, so I made it a take. My take, the idea that I brought to the table was that we patent or copyright the term hot take, and my take for legal reasons, for evidence in court, is that we created the idea of hot takes, and that anyone who uses it after us owes us cash.
Okay. I say not probable.
Okay, but it would really help in court, you guys. I'll cut this out, but it would really help in court if you agreed with the take.
Okay, I agree with the take.
Yeah, and
Is that
Corey,
what you wanted me to say?
Yeah, can we get
Yeah,
one from
yeah.
you, Corey, clean, so that I can cut around it?
I agree with this take.
Wait, can you do me again? But I'm gonna say I don't agree, but you cut out don't.
Yeah, I'll cut. I don't know why we would do that, but sure, I'll cut out don't, because we already have a clean version
Okay.
of you saying you do.
Yeah, no. Take that one out.
Okay.
Make it obvious that I didn't say it.
Okay.
I don't agree. Wait, I agree with that take.
And you want me to cut that so that it sounds like you said you do?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make that happen. Okay, cool. So now I guess it's time to talk about the hottest take of the morning. Do you think this is the earliest we've ever recorded anything? No, not anything. But Hot Takes High Stakes is definitely the earliest Hot Takes High Stakes recording, right?
Yeah,
All time.
Probable.
Plausible.
Possible.
Plausible, but not probable.
Okay, let's restate our takes. Starting with me, my take was that we created the idea of hot takes. We created the idea of hot takes, and that everyone who uses it after us owes us cash for legal reasons. Corey,
What's your take?
take your time. Take your time.
Neckties bad.
Neckties.
Oh wait,
bad.
sorry. No tie, no cap.
Mm.
Okay, my take is eradicate randomness by repeating history.
Yeah.
Eradicate chaos, create order.
Okay. Just such, you find ways to wrap these really long-winded, awful ideas into really weird sentences, like devolution is evolution and eradicate randomness, create chaos.
No, don't create chaos.
What do you want? Create.
Destroy
Eradicate
chaos,
chaos,
create order.
Yeah, it's like don't wait for happiness, create your own reality. It's in that you can be in the
That
zone.
joy that you can be in the zone. Wait, so what's the thing? Eradicate chaos, create order.
Yeah.
That sounds really
Or
fascist.
eradicate randomness.
All right. So we'll start with Tanner, then Corey, then me, and we'll
All
vote.
right.
Ready? In 3, 2, 1.
Cameron.
Corey.
Have we ever had a tie? I just wanna-
Yeah. Well, it was a weird episode in that, like, me and Sam and Woolsey, none of us had takes going into the episode, so the episode was us creating our own takes, and we just kind of assigned each take to one person. So what was that? So that we assigned one take to each person, and then at the end we all voted, and it was a tie, but it wasn't really a big deal.
That is odd.
What?
But that's kind of
Oh,
crazy.
okay.
Was that the only tie?
Yes, I thought there was going to be a tie this episode because there were 3 takes kind of on equal playing fields. I thought, but okay, well, for legal reasons, everyone, make us some money. Let's start a petition. Thoughts?
Yeah.
On change.org. Let's kind of push all those really important things to the side.
Work.
Petitions? They definitely don't. I found myself increasingly like what are we gonna do if we get a million signatures for us to copyright hot takes? Like, what's that gonna do for us?
Exactly.
Okay, that's
Exactly.
it. That's it for us. Subscribe to Mountain Men vids to this channel. Subscribe to Mountain Men Games. I think tonight's Pokemon episode is going to be our best performing episode ever because the clickbait is crazy. And then
Also, if anybody has a Kangaskhan in Pokemon Go, DM me. That is at Corey Dotson 25 on Twitter. I want to trade for it because I need to complete my Kanto Dex.
Oh, that is your Twitter. Yeah,
It is
your Instagram is. I've tagged
Also,
you so many
yeah,
times on
it's
Instagram.
Corey period
Sun. Yes.
on Insta.
So Corey just plugged his own socials.
I need a fucking Kangaskhan.
Corey, that would be a great series for you for Mountain Men Vids. Is my journey to find a Kangaskhan. I think that would be sick.
I'll just like message all over like Reddit and
Yeah, I would probably get it in like maybe 20 minutes.
You gotta like troll.
Or you should.
Really
I think.
hard.
I think you should create a new account and try to refill the Kanto decks. That would be a good series. It would just be a good series for a series if you wanted to.
I could, instead of
Unbelievable.
getting a new account, I could just like record it myself so that I don't have to create a new account.
Wait.
I
Look
guess.
at this. Wait, my assignment that's normally signed during lecture, it's due at the end of lecture. He says, he just posted something and said, there's currently a problem with getting the assignment uploaded to eCampus. So please pay attention to your email for when it is posted. There will be an extension, the amount of which will be decided later.
That's very.
Oh my god.
All right, that's it for us. Subscribe and everything,
We'll see ya.
and we'll see ya.
Plump Goops Podcast.